The captain is in receipt of some top secret GPS coordinates to a fishing jackpot zone out there in the Gulf. We're gonna try them out and see if we strike it rich too. Let's go fishing. Well, I already said hi to Lucy. She's calmed down a little bit. Now today, in light of this secret info we got, I brought my big cooler and we got a bag of ice in here. That's how confident we are. The only problem is that the winds have picked up a bit, and today might be a little gustier than we thought, and that could change everything, but we'll see. Well, here's a low tide. Gonna have to get an elevator to get down to there. The pineapple guava tree here is getting a little dose of fertilizer. If these little blossoms are to turn into pineapple guavas, it's time to head up the river, or down the river actually. So as we move on along this trip here, you'll slowly but surely, if you know the area, you'll figure out where our secret coordinates are. It's not going to be a major mystery. A lot of these places are pretty well known to just about everybody who goes fishing out here, but for the moment, we possess these secret coordinates, and we're going to use them, by golly, and strike treasure, or silvery fish gold. Well, the winds are out of the north today because we've got high pressure kind of over on the east coast. And that means we're getting low humidity here, no clouds in the sky, a little bit of a brisk wind. But it is just, I call this California weather, because California gets into the 70s with low humidity. And that's what we got. And that's what Florida can deliver at this time of the year. Give it another month, and it'll have the climate of Brazil here in a few weeks. So the tide is rising, and I don't know whether you're watching in high resolution or not, but there's interesting little lines of stuff in the water, and because the tide moves so fast, it does weird stuff to the waves. You get little foam lines and short wavelets, short wavelength waves. It's the ever-changing landscape of the near-shore Florida environment here. Well, we stopped halfway there because, okay, you never know where you're going to find the fish, so it's always worth it to throw something in the water and see what happens. And apparently nothing will happen. We're winding our way through some dredged reefs, and although we have a line to get through them, we've got to feel our way very carefully. So I got this big bamboo pole, and I'm going to be poking it in the water and hollering out Mark Twain or something like that. I guess that's how it works, huh? All right, I got the tip down about 3 or 4 feet here. It's a little hard to hold still because of all the current and waves.
This is great. We're down to 11 feet. It's already dipping down.
Oh.
That was a good gap.
Hey, cormorants.
13 feet of water all of a sudden.
Bark at those birds, Lucy. Woof.
Always a little more anxiety than we need.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the coordinates as we've written down on their secret note. Oh, you're going to read them, and you're going to go to our fishing ground here. North 28, 55.386.
Okay, north 28.55. West?
82, 46.63.
That's it, right here.
We're on it?
Well, no. It's down here. We got to go south of here.
Okay.
Keep
All right.
reading them to me as I...
All right. All right, so we're going to be heading south. So the north, are we on? Are we vaguely close to? A little conflicting traffic. So the radar, the sonar is showing us a lot of grassy stuff, which is good. and we're within a couple of hundredths of degrees of where we need to be here. All right, we have arrived at said spot, and time to throw the line in and see whether this verifies or not. All right, I got something. Catfish. Well, okay. We proved there's fish out here. Now we just got to get the good ones. You can't lick this one, Lucy. He's got nasty spines. All right, so one catfish is not quite enough. We're just gonna kind of carve some searching circles in this particular area and see what we can come up with. All right, here we go again. Oh, Captain's got one. And what is it? Oh, yes.
You got a big cat.
No, Lucy, don't do that.
Don't bite catfish, they'll sting you.
Look at that. The captain's got a trout. This is what we came for. Ooh, it's not a
No dog.
It's not a 17-incher. I think the slot is 17 to 19, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa. But we're in the right neighborhood.
At least it's a trout.
Yeah. It's another catfish. Go away. Okay. He's got another one. Except catfish cornucopia here.
I might have to start making catfish fillets.
Lucy, you can't have that guy. She's so eager to eat it. Just caught something else.
It's a keeper too. If you get enough of these, they're edible. They're pretty good.
Soup bowl size.
What do they call these again?
You said rainbow
Sand
fish.
perch. Sand perch. I call them rainbow fish, but they're sand perch. That's a nice. Ouch! Don't bite my finger. Jeez, Lucy.
All right, I got to reel in my bobber because the captain's got something substantial on there.
Hurry up with the net.
All right, wait a second. Let's see. Where's the green net?
The only one we got is that one.
Oh, all right. The other one's at the house.
Oh, yeah. Well, not the hell. Oh, it's a freaking ladyfish. Forget it. I don't care if it comes off. Boy, they fight.
Oh, Lucy, you're so excited. It's a big one. Wow.
Look at that big fish, Lucy. That's a beauty. Too bad it's worthless.
Yeah, ladyfish for the uninitiated. There is no recipe on the planet that makes them palatable. It's a lizard fish?
A lizard fish.
Yeah.
We're catching all the trash fish today. Look, dogger. Looky, yummy lizard fish for you. Okay, that's enough.
And we just got to put the record player on repeat. Rinse, stir, and repeat. And another catfish. You can see how much action is here. A lot of it is just little fish, but the tip of my pole here, which is on the bottom, is just getting yanked on constantly. All right, we're moving because frankly, we're getting tired of catching fish. We want to subject ourselves to the existential pain of catching no fish. Let's see what that's like again. Well, it's gotten a little nautical now that the wind has flipped around about 90 degrees. Coming off the open ocean, we have a lot more white caps. Some nice building little billowing waves here. Every once in a while I get splashed in the face. Well, Lucy's barking at the neighbors here. And the guy who went roaring ahead of us got picked up by the police because there's manatees in the river and you can't go that fast. Lucy, it's just a dog buddy. There's no sense in getting excited. Well, that was an interesting exercise today. We used a little seamanship, at least he did, in trying to nail down the coordinates for the mythical, mysterious fishing grounds. And we found them, and there's a ton of fish there. We didn't just quite catch any of the good eating species. You caught one trout that was almost edible, or almost the right size. That was the big thing.
14 incher. They gotta be 15.
Yeah, they gotta be 15. So that was an interesting exercise. A little scary out there because we had to cross a lot of shoals, but that's okay. Well, thanks for being with us. Good night, everybody.